do it. They cannot try to force something out of nothing, guys.
Thank you, Tiffany. It'll be great to see how this chess match unfolds as we take a look at the Kia starting lineups. And for New York, Natasha.
What is up, people? We are here watching.
Defense really fitting in seamlessly. And for the Fever, a change in their starting lineup.
Fever versus Liberty. Make sure you smash the like button and let's get it going, man.
Well, I think Stephanie White, the head coach, is going with analytics there, and Hull has had a great start. It will put DeWanna Bonner on the bench coming into the game to play mostly the 4 spot now.
And we start our engines in Indianapolis as New York controls the tip.
New York wins the tip.
Go ahead and get it off to Cloud. New York comes into this game 2-0. A victory over Chicago in their last contest.
Moving it. Lexi Hull in the starting lineup. Gives it up early to Jones. Don't like that. Fevich is all over Caitlin, I can tell early. Caitlin can cook her. Last season there was a pretty big highlight Caitlin had on her, but wide open pass right there to AB. First assist. Love how that looks. Let's get it cracking.
Shooters in the corner, that is so dangerous to try to defend. Really good read by Boston.
You talked about it. That's where you want to see the Fever operate, where you feel they're going to have the most success. When we talked to Caitlin Clark, she said early in the season with the new pieces, it's a matter of everybody finding their role. Ionescu, another dish. Jones muscles it in. 2 more for her.
2 more for Jones right there.
For the Liberty to start the game. Really good execution by them.
Make sure you like and stream and all that.
Now Cloud picks up Clark full court as she initiates.
Cloud picking up Caitlin.
By Clark. Thought about the step back.
4-2 right now. AB on the inside scores again. Love that.
Boston's decision-making has been so good. She's good in the short roll. She's good with putting it on the bounce. She can make plays.
Sabrina fakes Natasha out her shoes.
3 right-handed layups. That's not something Stephanie
Don't want to get out of. They don't call anything for Mitchell. She's kind of out of control. Lexi Hull guarding Sabrina. Sabrina way short. And a great pass by Caitlin in the open court. Another assist. I love that.
And Jordan, that's why it's so important for Caitlin Clark to be on the glass, because when she rebounds, her eyes immediately go up the court. She sees 9 players. So good at reading the D.
Kelsey Mitchell, an all-star the last 2 years. You feel she might be the fastest player.
There's a mismatch. They got Clark on Jones. And Jones gets the and 1. Got to be more careful about that.
As Jonquel Jones after a torrid start.
As soon as Clark gets the basketball, if you run hard and run ahead of the ball, she will see
was good, man.
Find you. And then this is just another right-handed layup for New York. Doing a really good job of getting points.
Yeah, man. Jonquel Jones is unstoppable, bro. Like, I don't know, man. She's tough. And Phoebus is guarding Caitlin all the way up the floor. I really, really hate this. She don't get guarded like nobody else, man. Yeah, at the same time, they try to say she's not that good. Mitchell not looking at the ball. That turnover is going to go on Caitlin.
Switches, and Caitlin Clark gets 6'6" Jonquel Jones on her. She's going to pull her out and create space.
Wow.
That play right there is everything Caitlin Clark told us as far as this team just finding their
Jones for 3. Bricks. Caitlin with the board. All you got to do is run. Somebody.
New York is doing a really
got Sabrina on the switch. That's barbecue chicken. Yes, sir. To the rim, man. 1. I love it.
When you shadow her up the floor, you can't give her a straight line.
You can't do it.
And because Indiana's
need that.
at such great pace, you're going to
You need to get that front line in trouble. That's how you stop them.
take advantage of in transition.
Get less aggressive.
You pointed out in transition.
19-9 on the season this year. Last game kind of messed those stats up a little bit, but she's going to go crazy today. I got a feeling. Lexi Hull guarding Sabrina full court.
The first 10 seconds of the shot clock. And if it doesn't happen, they can run their actions.
Clark had just 11 points.
Jones pitch to Cloud. Cloud comes up short. Good box out with Caitlin there. Gets it to Natasha Howard. All the way. Blows the layup there. Cloud. And she's got Liberty. Yep.
Excellent footwork there.
Now, really good push by New York. Look how
Good full court offense from both sides so far. Here comes Caitlin trying to be open, but there's trees all over her. Pass with a little bit too much mustard on it right there.
You're trying to always get a numbers advantage, and this is it right here. 2-on-1 in transition. Good job by Kelsey Mitchell not to pick up a cheap foul.
And that's going to be a foul on Howard, and that is her second personal.
2 fouls for Howard. Bring Bonner in.
4 minutes into this game, and a key piece of this rotation for the Fever has picked up their second foul. You talked about cheap ones right there. That's nearly 30 feet away from the basket.
Cheap
fouls. Howard brings size and length, and Stephanie White's going to counter with DeWanna Bonner, who's at 6'4", has incredible length. This is an example, Jordan, of her going into the game playing the 4 spot, not starting the game at the 3.
Bonner in the season opener became the WNBA's 3rd all-time leading scorer.
Breanna wide open for 3. Bricks. Straight bricks.
Really good job to get out and contest on.
Make sure you liking this stream. Support the stream as well. We're trying to do as many of these as we can this season. Not going to be able to go live all the time, but we'll be here kicking it and all that.
Because you have to make her dribble into her
Phoebus
shot.
all over Caitlin Clark. Phoebus is a tough defender too, man. Caitlin, great pass to Aliyah. Wide open layup. Driving layup for Aliyah. If they want to do it, she'll pass. It don't matter.
Space there to squeeze that basketball through.
And then eventually that drop coverage is going to start. Cloud throws up some bullshit and gets bailed out. 2 fouls on Mitchell now, maybe? Oh, first, okay.
Watch Caitlin do just a good job of that little dribble through to the slot, opens up the middle for Boston to get a straight line.
Natasha Cloud threw up something. It's like either the referee's going to reward that or they're not, and they're going for bull right now.
Heads of the free throw line, and what a pickup for the Liberty. They gave up 2 first-round draft picks, and it wasn't just about the fit on the floor, but also
she's probably being coached to flop by Sandy Brondello, who's doing that in the finals.
Well, she's leading the team in scoring, and I think it's not just her offense, mostly for Sandy Brondello. It gives them somebody new and fresh to build on their championship season.
You guys hear the game okay?
But she's a tremendous on-ball defender, one of the better defending guards in the league.
A couple of screens for Clark. She thought about it.
Ooh, give and go. Caitlin. Oh, gets it back. Loses it.
Up and Cloud forces the turnover. Liberty back the other way.
Good guarding there. Cloud trying to do a pick and roll here. They get lost on the switch. Cloud doesn't realize that she had them lost, and it looks like it's going to be Fever ball. You got lucky right there.
Well, Aliyah Boston is the subject of our Indeed player resume. And how about this? The Naismith Player of the Year in 2022, the #1 overall pick, the Rookie of the Year, where she led the league in field goal percentage, and now a 2-time WNBA All-Star. Has gotten off to a terrific start here. 6 points. Shots off target. Stewart with the rebound, and she pushes the pace.
Nice steal right there. Got to convert. Got to convert. Lexi Hull, Eddie House is going up. Whenever Lexi gets the ball, is going up.
That's a big-time steal and bucket by Lexi Hull.
Confident play by her as well, too.
Kicks it back. Breanna finishes inside with ease.
Well, again, shooters in the corner. They have the defense spread out.
Phoebus all over Caitlin. Finally a call. Thank you.
Early in the game for freedom of movement purposes.
1 point lead for
So Phoebus is 6'4", blanketing Caitlin, who she's 6 foot, I believe, or 6'1", and long arms, physical.
What we can't guarantee
doesn't really go for all the fakes. So
too connected.
What up, Chet?
Double.
Free my dog up. You know.
I texted you guys I was gonna wear.
I wore that last week.
I got dressed first this morning.
I thought you said you were gonna wear.
A connection means something. That's why with AT&T, we'll proactively make it right with a credit for a full day of service if there is a network interruption. That's the AT&T guarantee.
Propel Fitness Water.
I am going to mute the other part in case more commercials come with songs and all that, so it doesn't
and get back to your best self.
Do that. But appreciate you guys joining me. Make a lot of videos on the channel if you haven't been here before. If you have, glad to have you back. Went to the Fever game in Atlanta this week. Was really awesome. Did a video on that. A lot of people watched it so far, so make sure you don't miss it. And what I'm seeing so far is just teams just, early trying to match up. Nobody's trying to fall down early here. And I think the Phoebish defense on Caitlin is something to watch because, Caitlin can get kind of frustrated, but she's making good passes right now, which is leading to a lot of wide open offense that, if you're going to take those, she'll have 20 assists this game. So I think I messed up my goal here in the chat. Let's redo that. We're going to remove that. Appreciate you guys hanging out with your boy. And all that. Of course, this thing's nationally televised on CBS, which is like immune and allergic to these streaming networks that I already pay for. So I have to obtain the game through alternate means, as I say. But it's all good. I got my WNBA League Pass subscription the other day, which is really cool. And I watched the Connecticut Sun and Lynx last night, and that was a hell of a comeback. Looks like they got the game back on. So let's pull the audio back up.
And 2.4 assists per game, but her career spans this Hoosier State, where she won a national title at Purdue, played for the Fever, was an assistant, had a stint where she took the Fever to the finals in 2015.
Teammate fumbles. She threw one away, and I think the other two were fumbles.
So when Stephanie White took the job, she brought assistant coach
How's it going, Bendy?
With her, reuniting him with his wife, Karima Christmas Kelly, a former Fever player. She was already here with the previous staff. Together, they share their son, Zane, who's almost 2. We got to see him running around. He's adorable, but it speaks volumes.
It's like that in the NFL too. It's like they'll call the interception on the quarterback, but it'll be like a tip through the receiver, and it's like this should be a receiver interception. So Bonner is here, puts it up, and she has been inept to start the season. Good grief. Liberty made a couple subs. Yeah, absolutely. Definitely want to see Caitlin with the ball in her hands making stuff happen. They've got Phoebich on her, and I know they're going to switch Cloud to her, so it's going to be a hard game for her just because Phoebich is so tall, and then I imagine Cloud will be able to do all the old veteran tricks to be physical with her.
So she's on the bench. Coming in for her is Marine Johannes, and making her home debut.
Here comes Sophie Cunningham checking in.
Sophie Cunningham, who you feel is one of the most impactful acquisitions in the league this year.
I think it was a really good offseason move for Indiana. Sophie Cunningham guards 1 through 4. She brings in
I think Lexi Starden is good. I do like her in the bench role because I feel like she is a super sub, but nothing wrong with her starting as long as she still remembers to be aggressive the way she is when she comes off the bench.
Against Mitchell, it looks like, and if it's Mitchell,
yeah, rim protection. That's where you would think Bree Turner would come in, but she got a DNP last game. Boston has blocked a lot of shots to start the season, but she's not necessarily what I would call like an above the rim kind of rim protector. It's like if somebody's trying to score on her, she can just get her arms up. I feel like eventually Timpson's got to get into rotation, but I don't see that happening until like the second half of the season.
At Las Vegas. was interesting when we talked to Breanna Stewart yesterday.
I find Lexi hilarious. I compare her to Eddie House all the time, who was in the NBA. Eddie House was a sub that played on the Suns, Kings, Celtics, pretty much all the teams I hate. And he used to come in the game, and no matter what it was, he gets the ball, it's going up. Kelsey blows the right-hand layup straight off the glass, trying to shoot over Jones. Kelsey's on Stewart, so that's a matchup you don't want. Sabrina for 3, and she hits it. And Liberty up 19-13. Not loving this. Caitlin goes to hang out in the corner. Boston, barbecue chicken. Yes, sir, on Stewart.
Early in the game, Breanna Stewart's going to show some discipline there and not try to block that shot, but if she stays foul-free as the game goes on, she'll be more of a presence at the rim.
Stewart lost it off her foot. Sabrina scoops it up, 10 to shoot with Boston on her. Tries to take her
Boston tries to contest, and she can't. 3-point in the face. Caitlin can't let this slide. Ain't no way, man.
WNBA
Yes.
most threes in the season, 128.
Now Cloud's on Clark, and she mauls her for no fucking foul.
Clark, that's her 4th turnover already, and the Liberty bring it back down the floor.
And that's a charge.
Cunningham, Stewart get a little tangled up, and that's going to be a whistle against Cunningham.
Wow, these refs, Jesus Christ. Jesus Lord.
Cunningham not afraid to mix it up and play physical. She talked about her experience and defending against schemes.
Bro, she mauled Caitlin on the baseline, and then Cunningham just get ran over. And
so 2 shots for Breanna Stewart.
I'm going to have to talk about the refs. I hate talking about the refs.
Points to start this game.
Like, I don't like the police. Like, why do I want to spend time talking about refs? Sports cops. Who cares about them?
The Fever. And this is an area where
Jesus.
they really are looking to improve this season. You bring in Stephanie White, who led the Connecticut Sun to the top defense in the W last year. The Fever were last in the association last year. So how do you
frustrating?
Some of the things
very
in
frustrating.
the first quarter?
And
ball pressure is the first thing.
Sophie Cunningham's bringing the ball up now. Caitlin's in the corner. She's going to come off the screen. Gets the ball. Another screen for Boston. Throws it off the glass, and she gets it with no call. Okay, they called foul late. Okay, thank you. Yo, and that's real talk. When you're in the building, I was at the game in Atlanta. There were a couple whistles you could not hear. Yeah. When you do this, that's a foul. Thank you, ref. God, I hate talking about the refs. Man. It makes you sound like a crazy person.
Seen some early minutes, and Clark with another 3-point play. She's got 6 here in the first quarter, and we're already seeing a lot of screens deep in the backcourt to try and 3 over.
Caitlin has 6 points, 4 assists, 4 turnovers. 2 of them, not her fault. Yeah, I don't like it. Jones doing what she wants.
To your point, those right-handed layups.
Yep. Great pass. Great pass. I love it. 5 assists. Bonner steal. Lex, let's go. Lexi. Yes, sir. Oh, they getting physical up there. She's standing straight up. Verticality. That's bull.
And that's against Hull, and that will be her second foul.
What a steal in a pick.
After Hull runs the baseline and the steal.
Nah, bro. Lexi getting that starting spot. Lexi getting that starting spot with the 3. You know, the 3. Ice in the veins. Look, ain't no easy work this year, Liberty. Talking about it was the Super Bowl for them last year. Nah, it's y'all Super Bowl.
Jaden Shaw makes her return to Snapdragon Stadium. The San Diego Wave go head-to-head with the Courage over on CBS Sports Network. Second free throw.
Sabrina's got off to a good start.
About her immediately when we saw her shoot around.
Lexi's got 2 fouls. That stinks. And here comes Sophie with the ball. And she gives it to Caitlin off the screen. AB, nice pass. Boston's in the corner, but a nice runner for Caitlin. 6 assists. I believe Boston has 8 already.
Clark has the ball in her hands more in the first quarter to start this game than she did against the Atlanta team.
And that's going to be an
moving screen. They've been calling moving screens in the league a lot this year. I will give the refs that. I think we do need to start pointing this out. They call moving screens or illegal screens a lot this year. That had to have been a point of emphasis.
She and Aliyah Boston have just incredible chemistry.
Just got to find out how to make those work kind of for you rather than, be worked against.
Well, the ball movement for both these teams has been sensational.
Here comes Dantas coming in the game. They must have Sabali in the game or something. AB got off to a way better start than she did in Atlanta. They're going to run Caitlin off and probably try to get her some end of the quarter points. We got to get a 3-pointer up with her. We need to electrify this building. And Sophie, 3. Yes, sir.
Off the broken play and then the full court pressure.
I love it. Indiana get the lead, 28-27. We got a game, baby. That's a foul. Apparently on Caitlin.
Trying to sail a pass that's going to go against Caitlin Clark, and that'll be her first.
First foul.
Sandy Brondello told us is be disruptive.
Bang.
So they blitz Clark. There's a deflection. It lands in Sophie Cunningham's hands. If you're going to pull the upset,
Caitlin's pissed.
Those are the kind of plays you got to be able to knock down.
Indiana now 2 of 3 from outside, but Stewart taking another trip to the free throw line.
Can't breathe on Stewart today, man.
Because with Boston on the floor,
that's all right. If the game is close, she'll miss the free throws.
Let's test your knowledge.
We know how she gets down.
Trivia. We mentioned New York set the WNBA record for most made threes as a team, but what is the most 3-point field goals made by a player in a single game? Give you a moment to chew on that. As Stewart misses the second.
Blew that second one right there.
Was Burke, but it's going to be knocked out of bounds. Fever ball. I think quick 2 for 1 here by any chance.
Absolutely.
2 for 1. And they're letting Sophie bring it up. Running Caitlin off the screen. Clouds on her. Yep, and they push Caitlin. Going to the line. Easy points.
Stephanie White having a really good balance right here of Clark on the ball, Clark off the ball. And you see,
look, this is why it's good for Caitlin to play off the ball. She can draw fouls like this. She can also save the pressure of like the amount of fatigue it takes on you when you are the primary creator is a lot. And I just don't think people think about that. I'm shocked. She missed the free throw. What the hell, Caitlin? What the hell? She missed a free throw in Atlanta, too, which is kind of weird. Yeah, my feed just started buffering, too. Shit. Let's see.
Nice it was to have some time off.
Got the second one. 7.6 assists so far.
Immediately to the W. But now she had an actual offseason. She said, I enjoyed watching basketball in the winter.
Ooh, Caitlin fell asleep. Oh, nice. And they'll get one last shot at the end of it. I think you need to don't call a timeout. They need to run some type of full court play. They got 7 seconds to do it. Lexi, press break. Bad pass. Fuck. Foul on Clark. Now instead she's got a second one here.
Debbie with 1.6 seconds left.
Jesus.
Poor turnover in the backcourt.
Poor turnover.
Get the ball to Clark. Caitlin Clark commits this foul because she does not want to give up the layup. It's a hard foul, and it's actually a smart play.
Smart play, even though that's her second foul at the end of the first quarter.
It's okay. Stephanie White trusts her to play with 2. She's picked up 2 in the first quarter already one time this season.
Was their Atlanta game on the road, the last game, where she got into some early foul trouble, picked up 4 fouls relatively quickly, was held to just 11 points. But right now, Coach White, as you mentioned, trusting her as second free throws.
1 second left. And they're going full court on this.
And Cunningham will just hang on to the ball. But how about the opening quarter? Two teams.
They scoring and filling it up. We getting some offense today.
First quarter with the score 30-29. New York with the advantage. We've seen some terrific shot making and ball movement between these two teams. You're watching the WNBA on CBS Sports, presented by AT&T.
Let's talk salary.
Great. What do you typically offer for this role?
It's competitive.
So is it like competitive salary or is it like competitive salary?
It's somewhere between
turn
competitive
this
and
stream off
competitive.
here.
Right. And then the number
Turn
would
off
be
the audio.
competitive.
All right. So I think they did not want to end the quarter that way. I think that they've got to find space for Caitlin to get off offensively. Like, she's got to be able to try to shoot some threes, because that's what's going to energize the building. That's what's going to get everybody really excited and lift them up. And then once Caitlin hits a three, it's like the defense is going to be shell-shocked. Like, it's the same thing with Curry. Score right now is 30-29 Liberty. So, let's see. Allen says the refs have a good game strategy. If the refs stop the fever with enough calls, they can take this win home for the Liberty. I mean, we saw how the Liberty won the finals last year, so maybe you on to something. I don't know, Allen. Let's see. All right, I just started the goal right there. If you guys do super chats and all that, I'll match it with push-ups. So keep me in shape, and we'll go up to 50. You know, I don't want to be dying over here. So I got a whole floor behind me and all that. So we'll do that. We'll have some fun and all that. Sabrina's like, nah, that's pretty cool. Not really thinking about that. Let's bring back the audio.
A pair of threes in that first quarter. She's now 17-3 shy away from the club record. And as you also look at the fever in that first quarter, last game, Boston and Clark combined for 15 points, 6 of 18 from the field. In the first quarter, they've combined for 17.
NY up 30-29 as we start the second quarter here. Cloud is on Clark. We're doing more screens. I think we need to let her create a little bit. And here goes Bonner with a fake. Gets it to the rim. And Fever retained the ball.
With 4 seconds left.
It's good action coming off the ATO. You slip out of the screen, then you reset the screen with Bonner.
We get a nice out-of-bounds play to get somebody open.
Go rim body ball at the rim.
Yeah.
4 seconds back to
She's like, you're right there. Don't. That was a tough catch for Cunningham, but Bonner gets to the line here.
So a wily play from the veteran.
This is
Caitlin's such a great passer, man.
Spot, which I think is a more natural position for her. What a really good pump fake right there. Good foul by Cloud to make her earn it at the free throw line.
Yeah, man. Bonner's got to get out in the open floor, man. That's how she can be dangerous. Because the shooting, it just has not arrived in Indiana yet. So I want some layups, or getting to the line for free throws like so.
In theaters. Tom Cruise has had a longer career in Mission Impossible than DeWanna Bonner in the W. Impressive for both of them.
Such great length, such incredible.
Both free throws good for the Fever to take the lead here. The Fever doing a little full court defense. They are. Lexi all over Cloud. And they give it to, I can't tell who has the ball.
Nice for Bonner because she has struggled with her scoring the last couple of games, and that's going to be a foul against Dantas. And so far, a little bit
I don't
of a
like
tight
that,
whistle,
but whatever.
The players starting to have to adjust to that.
Well, one of the hardest things, obviously, to guard is off the bounce. And when you combine off the bounce in transition, it doubles the effort on the defensive end. And so Dantas picks up that foul.
Kennedy Burke has had consecutive games
okay.
in double figures, coming off a 17-point performance against Chicago in that victory.
I knew it was Kennedy something. I was like, Kennedy Smith plays for USC. I know it's not Kennedy Smith.
Her value is how much she's improved in the offseason.
Dantas with the board, gets it to Cunningham. Caitlin's free throw line extended to the right. Cuts all the way through here. Sophie drives it right hard. Scoop layup off the glass, and it is good. Smooth move by Sophie right there.
So 5 points off the bench for Sophie Cunningham, her second game back from an early season ankle injury. Burke this time trying to feed it down low, and
oh no, Phoebus is holding her knee.
Collision, knee to shin possibly, as both
hope she's okay.
she and Hull are a little slow to get up.
She was awesome in the finals last year, all throughout the playoffs really. I think she hit her knee on Lexi's thigh. No, it's a shin. It's a shin deal. Look at the Indiana crowd clapping when somebody gets up. Oh, man, just those terrible people.
Head to the bench, her second season, and she missed training camp while playing
Should be
for
all right.
Valencia in Spain this offseason. Started 2024 as a reserve, but has now been a starter, and so they'll adjust the clock and reset the shot clock to 13 seconds. Ionescu, 6 to shoot, draws 3 defenders.
And Sabrina scores on the inside.
I mean, sets up her ability
She's scoring a lot today. I think they need to get the clamps on her.
You got to bring the long close out and make her dribble into her shots.
She's got 10 points so far.
But she's worked on that
Caitlin caught here.
Here's Burke, the switch.
Burke all over Caitlin. Caitlin fumbles the ball, drives right hard, step back, three. Does not get it. I was ready to jump out the seat.
Since 2 games ago against Atlanta. Burke will try the dribble.
Burke hits a 3.
A huge 3 right in front of her own bench.
New York goes up by 3 here.
She's 7 for 8 on the season outside the arc.
That's crazy.
Wow, that's an off-season improvement for you.
It was 4-4 in that game against Chicago, so.
And my screen's buffering. I don't know what happened.
New York possession.
So Fever turned the ball over.
In the corner, it's a really nice job. I thought they were going for some hammer action right there on the backside, but
that's crazy.
She knocks
they
it
hit
down
19
anyway.
threes. I feel like the Fever should break that one day. They're buffering up again, so sorry for the audio drop. I don't know what's going on here. I'm going to refresh. There we go. Kelsey gets to the rim.
Draw the foul and head to the
draws the foul.
Of Kelsey Mitchell.
It's the second foul on Stewart.
Caitlin's on the bench now. Talking about something she's
So
not
we
happy
saw
with.
Phoebus head to the bench just a moment ago. And Tiffany, do you have an update for us?
Yeah, guys, I saw her getting her left shin worked on by an athletic trainer, just kind of massaging it. She appeared to be grimacing a little bit, kind of clenching her fist a lot. But when Coach Brondello walked down to check on her, she gave her the thumbs up. So perhaps we'll see her go back in the standings.
Yo, she shoots so high. She always like either front rims it or it just swishes. It never goes like too far.
Mitchell bounces in the free throw.
She missed a front rim free throw in the clutch
Back on the floor
in
for
Atlanta.
Keep in mind, she had to check
Same
up
way.
early, and this one picked up 2 really quick fouls.
Stream is buffering. I know it ain't my internet. There we go. 36-34 Indiana is down 2. Cloud switch on to Boston. Jones wide open. She does what she wants on the inside. 6'6".
So smart. Natasha Cloud manipulates that switch.
Come on. Come on.
Jones to get that post-up lob position.
Jones now one of 3
Lexi blows the layup.
Figures Hull no good at the cup, and Cloud will initiate the break.
Natasha Cloud, a big point guard, physical, strong, experienced.
Cunningham on Cloud. Those are old teammates. Hits a 3 in her face. Jesus Lord.
Part of her career, everybody went under all those ball screens, and you see she had incredible space there to step into one off the bounce.
Fever down 7. I don't love it. They're not really getting anything going offensively. Liberty are kind of handling the Fever as far as I can see. I don't love it. I do not love it
Things were already
right now.
so difficult for my mom when she was diagnosed with Alzheimer's. Then she developed agitation that may happen with dementia due to Alzheimer's disease. She started verbally lashing out, breaking things, wandering at night. These symptoms were
Not loving it, man. Not loving it.
So we asked her doctor for more help.
Rexulti is the only FDA-approved medication proven to reduce symptoms of agitation that may happen with dementia due to Alzheimer's disease.
I don't know
Elderly people with dementia-related psychosis
what
have
they-
increased risk of death or stroke. Report
Looking at
fever,
the
stiff
stats
muscles,
here,
and confusion, which can be
Liberty are up
life-threatening,
11-5 in the
or uncontrolled muscle
quarter.
movements, which may be permanent.
Kalen has
High
4
blood sugar can
turnovers.
lead to
Boston's
coma or
already got
death,
10.
weight gain,
Clark has
increased
7.
cholesterol,
Hull has
unusual
7.
urges, dizziness on standing.
Jones,
falls,
Stewart, and
seizures,
Ionescu
trouble swallowing,
have 10
or
points
sleepiness
each.
may occur.
One of them has to be
I'm
shut
glad
down.
I asked for
That's
help.
how you beat this team.
Ask your loved one's doctor today about Rexulti.
All right, you got to turn, Leonie Feebich into a scorer. You got to turn. You can't let Kennedy Burke just come off the bench and start hitting threes. No. Jones, she's getting free layups at the rim. You're not going to stop her from that. Yeah, I'm not having fun right now, man. I know I saw people in my last game review. They were calling for Stephanie White to be fired. I thought they were over exaggerating a little bit. Alan says Caitlin can get Boston, KM, and Tosh in the flow. Yeah, I totally agree, man. What they doing? Tyrese Halliburton. Caitlin's still on the bench. Got Sophie and Lexi in there. Mitchell, Howard, Boston. Howard throws a brick. 10-1 run for New York, they're saying. What the hell, man? What the helly?
New York.
And half their points are in the paint. Indiana's got to do a better
Indiana
job.
down 9. Sophie for 3. Can't tell if she hit it. Damn. It's like the live score is a little bit even more in front of me.
Breanna Stewart is such a versatile. That's my unofficial count.
Well, they're shooting 14 of 20, Debbie. 70% in this game. And you mentioned all the paint points, and you talked about that.
What a great skip by
It's
Jones.
not good, man.
But that's how unselfish they are.
This is not good.
The Fever scoreless in 6 of their last 7 possessions.
Liberty is taking off.
What a catch.
Puts it right where Sabrina can catch it and lay it in.
And Tiffany, we had a chance to talk to Natasha Cloud at shoot-around yesterday, but she has fit in so well so quickly with this New York team.
Yeah, it seems so effortless. She said it was great to come to a team that already had something established, well-oiled, and she's just been able to be herself, and they appreciate that from her. Both Stewie and Sabrina talked to us about how New York has embraced her and that she brings the confidence and the versatility as well as being a great leader for this group.
Mitchell, the baseline catch.
Mitchell just shoots it high off the backboard. Does nothing. I don't know what we doing here.
Working the baseline, tough 3.
Big 3 for Mitchell. Jesus. She gonna make that. All right.
A much-needed bucket for the Fever, and Sabrina.
Just give it up to Sabrina there. 51-37 Liberty. Not liking this.
You make them take it out of the net. You got to be able to match up quicker.
Ionescu with 15 points. Mitchell patrolling the baseline, trying to eye up.
This offense is doing nothing, man. Everybody's just standing around watching.
Another 3 in and out. A little friendly fire as 2 Liberty players come crashing into one another, but a foul on the floor whistled against New York.
I don't love this, dog. I don't like how the offense looks.
Today's Aflac trivia question is, what is the most 3-point field goals made by a player in a single game? Survey says 9 by 3 separate players. We have seen a lot of talent in this league as far as their shot making, but one player you want to keep an eye on, Kelsey Mitchell, one of those 3. She did it September 8th, 2019. Jewel Lloyd, and then Enrique Agumbawale, the most recent.
They're all over Caitlin. Caitlin can't get a deep 3 for anything, but she gets an assist over the top to Boston.
Exactly on the target hand. That action is the best action Indiana has in their offense.
6 of 6 for Boston.
Still a
12 points.
For New York, as they shoot a sizzling 74%.
Man, they just got to fight back. That's a foul, ref.
Minutes left in the first half. Cloud takes
Wow.
the contact and pirouettes to the cup. And she's now the 4th member.
Cook Sabrina right there. Caitlin, what a pass.
Indiana all spread out on their defense. And one of the best players in the league at breaking off the offense.
Caitlin is super frustrated, as am I.
And getting a bucket is Kelsey Mitchell.
Had that big 3 on the road against Atlanta to create the separation late in that game. And really the
Only 3 3-pointers for Indiana so far. I would have thought we would be shooting a lot more 3-pointers. 3 made out of 7.
The hot hand gets it down to Jones, defended by Boston. 7 to shoot.
Jones. Then there's Cloud. Short on it. Howard with the board, and here comes Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell all the way to the rim. Need that. 53-41. Stewart blows it. Here comes Caitlin. Two trees on her. Every time she gets Stewart on her, she drives to the rim, blows the layup, but Boston is there to follow. And Indiana cuts it to 10.
Trying to claw back into this one. Aliyah Boston with 14.
Propel Fitness
Boston's
Water.
balling.
With Gatorade electrolytes, 0 sugar, and vitamins, Propel hydrates better than water to help you get the most out of your workout.
So I need some water. Man, I don't love it. I don't love this, man. I think they gotta, like, when Caitlin's not hitting threes, like, shit's just like just doesn't seem right. Oh man, the defense is not looking great. They're not stopping anybody right now. Somebody got a guard. I don't know who, but seeing comments saying Stephanie is getting out-coached. I mean, I think coaching is offense, personally. I think defensive coaching is overrated. I think it is. I think either the players want to guard or they don't. And, you know, you can come up with schemes and stuff like that and, you know, stuff like that. But it really, for me, is like, hey, bro, how you going to get your team open? How you going to beat whatever's being thrown at you? That's, to me, is real coaching. So, like, if you're directing your players to, you know, stand in the corner or do some other stuff, like, I don't know. Like, it's not really, you know, that way for me. Come on. Come on, Fever. What you doing? All right, here we go.
12-1 run. 10 left to shoot.
Sabrina on the switch. 5 left. Throws it all the way on the inside. Caitlin with the steal. Go. To the 3. And Caitlin cannot hit a 3 as the drought continues.
Time the pass off the backside of Burke. Clark and Stewart come crashing to the floor, and that'll be New York ball after ping pongs out of bounds.
The drought continues. Caitlin is cold.
Caitlin Clark has put into her three-point shooting. She went 0 for 5 in the last game. She hasn't made one in this one, but she's a confident shooter. She knows she's put the reps in. She knows she's put the work in. It's going to fall. You got to shoot your way out of it.
We talked to her about
Caitlin only 7 points
some of the
here.
Some of your mental coaches have told you that have really stuck. She said, I just have to trust how good I am and the fact that I put in the work and keep at it.
Burke, air ball. Marine Johannes trying to guard Caitlin, I think. I think that's Johannes. I don't know. Somebody should be getting cooked. Over the top, Boston. Another assist for Caitlin.
Really nice job of loading to the strong side and allowing Aliyah Boston that.
I mean, they did add bigs. They're just tall and skinny. They didn't add any bigs. And quite frankly, I'd rather the versatility.
On the strong side, and that clears out the backside. There's no help. It's a great feed to Boston over the top.
AB gonna have to, hold that down herself.
Get a bucket. She's looking for Aliyah Boston, either as the recipient or as somebody who can assist.
Bonner is guarding Cloud.
Boston has been perfect this afternoon. A game-high 16 points.
Stewart blows it. And they got a chance to cut this lead before the half, which they should be looking to do. Stewart's all over Clark, forced into a timeout. Caitlin giving the ref an earful.
So we'll step aside for a moment. Indiana ball when we come back.
Ma'am.
Come on, man.
Ma'am, you can't use our bathtubs.
CarMax has test drives. You can't have test baths.
How did you even get water in there?
Oh, take it back. I said beagle, not bagel.
Oh.
CarMax has a 10-day money-back guarantee. Why don't you?
Oh, because you need, like, lasers and stuff.
Experience CarMax, and you'll never settle for anything less.
What do you think is going wrong so far on this game?
What'd she call Harper?
I have my ideas, but I would love to hear yours.
We actually sold the Twins naming rights.
You know, like stadiums do.
Let's see if I can get a Also, with the Fever size, they can only beat size with pace and exhaust the opposing big. Stephanie not letting them run and gun. Yeah. I pointed out in the last video I made, I was like, oh, there we go. Caitlin for three at the top. The drought continues. I agree. Caitlin bricks again. She's building a house right now. It wasn't the offense that Stephanie was being regarded for the Connecticut Sun. So they called a travel on the Liberty. Caitlin is 0-5 from 3. Yikes. Caitlin, super deep. Got Ionescu on the switch. No, don't screen her. Boston, again. I mean, you had Sabrina on her. I guess you can set the screen, but, like, she don't need the screen for that. Boston makes a first.
Four points, 2 of 7 from the field against Atlanta.
And we're buffering.
Against New York, unfortunately, As Ionescu piped in the triple, but they're going to get Jones for the moving screen, and that's her second.
Moving screen on Jones. Well, good thing because they hit a three. It looks like.
Mitchell shouldn't be going under that anyway. Not with Sabrina Ionescu.
Got bailed out in that situation. 7-second differential between shot and game clock. Clark in midcourt. Cloud defending. Cloud trying to determine where the screen's coming from. They switch. Clark loses the dribble, feeds it back to Boston.
Boston to the inside to Bonner. Hits the side of the backboard. My God.
One more chance.
Sit on the bench.
Ionescu looking down low. Stewart. Pass Cunningham, and a whistle comes
Stewart flops her way into a call.
And Sophie Cunningham
then goes to the ground.
That'll be her second. And Stewart will head to the line.
So the last possessions of each quarter have not been good for Indiana. And New York has been going to the free throw line with less than 2 seconds on the clock.
No one hit her. She flailed herself into Sophie. Wow. All right, man.
Point percentage and field goal percentage.
And scoring. 95.5 points per game.
This is
usually that trends that direction in those categories.
You know what? And all that is because they're unselfish. They have a culture of making the extra pass. They go from good to great. And they've got plenty of talent to make plays.
Stewart, the two-time MVP. It's the second free throw. And Boston will not be able to get a shot off, so 55-46 advantage for New York. As the Liberty shoots 64% from the field.
If you give up 64% shooting, we will not win. Like, the Fever will not win if you're giving up 64% shooting. The fact they're in the game at all is like almost amazing.
Standing by, Tiffany Blackman is with Liberty head coach Sandy Brondello.
Coach Brondello, you've got 4 players in double figures already. What have you liked about what this team's been able to do in spreading the ball around?
4 players in double figures.
Look,
That's
just, you know, we can always get a great
can't
shot
give
every
this
single
up,
possession.
man.
We play selfless and just get the best shot, and we're making shots. So I think that's good. Defensively, yeah, we can be way better.
Yeah, I was going to ask
down
about that.
9.
You were disruptive when we talked to you earlier. How can you be more disruptive?
Yes,
with
this
Aliyah
could be
Boston
worse. This could be like a 15-point deficit right
what
now.
we're supposed to. We got to shrink the floor a little bit. We're so much worried about our own man, but you know, they're things. You just got to get your mind where it needs to be defensively and be a little bit more disruptive.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank
If you haven't already, appreciate you guys hanging out.
Coming up next, it's the good and fun WNBA halftime.
Not loving this thus far, but we will.
You know, life would be easier if I could do
we will
everything
see.
from the logo. Allow me to assist. The match. P-E-Z-O-L.
Bottom row?
From the logo. State Farm with the assist.
Communication, language, people take them for granted. Para mí, la comunicación lo es todo. When I got to West Point, my love for languages became even stronger. The Army isn't always easy, but the challenges allow me to grow and learn about myself, to learn new languages and cultures. There's so much talent in my community that
I'm going to drop the link for my merch store in the comments.
That shows them I did this.
Feel free to take a visit if you want to get a shirt.
When that alarm goes off,
supports the channel. Helps me keep
Assembly
being
member
able
Zoe
to
Rosenbaum,
do these kind of things with you
raised in
guys.
New York City, a product of our public schools, fighting for working people, running for mayor to make New York affordable, a rent-free, cheaper groceries, a safer city. Paid for by Zoran for NYC.
Did you know women didn't have equal access to credit until 1974? We've come a long way since then. Today, women are leading financial institutions, turning the page on the past. So let's help each other. Let's lift each other up.
You can check the pin one there. So
Lift each other up.
you can check the pin one there. So let's see.
4-leaf.
All right, let me look at these stats here, and I will give you guys
So when it comes to how you move,
thoughts.
you choose to see a doctor
or the #1 orthopedic specialists in the world, backed by a
All right,
team
55-46. So Liberty get outscored. Excuse me. Fever get outscored in that second quarter.
By going to the
Looks like 8 points. That sucks.
Choose better.
Box score wise, I think Lexi Hull needs to get back in the game. Only played 12 minutes. -2 for her. Caitlin's -3. Mitchell's been -14. Wow. Aliyah Boston 17 points in the first half. Gotta love that. 6 turnovers for Caitlin. She's got to be better. 8 assists. Can't hate on that.
This is the good and fun WNBA halftime report.
Even Cloud has jumped into double figures now. Stewart, Ionescu, Jones, and Cloud are killing. Like there's no real excuse there. Cloud's been off the hook, plus 19. Yeah.
On 18 made field goals. We've seen some terrific ball movement.
Background sounds. That's the audio in the
what you're seeing from this New York offense that have made things look so
game stuff. Let me turn it down a little bit. How's it going, Vonda?
They dribble with a purpose. They don't dribble a lot around or try to, wait for a ball screen. They do a really nice job of cutting and moving. And part of that reason is because they're a really good screening team as well. Jonquel Jones to start the game. They clear out that one side and they let her go right here. Screen and roll.
Jonquel Jones has literally gotten like 4 easy right-handed layups on the right side of the basket. She's not going to miss none of those. But Boston has been really good just coming off the screen.
When she doesn't feel her screener connected, so she knows she can play in space, and then she follows up right there with a nice
and Caitlin's in a shooting slump. You missed your last 10 threes. That's got to be in her head a little bit, I think.
In Indianapolis, you're watching the good and fun WNBA halftime reports.
He loves that baby.
And wait till you see the other 2 surprises. A joyful bundle of 3.
3?
I was thinking of gifting one to each of you. I got AT&T's bundle of 3. iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence for me, and iPad and Apple Watch for you.
New and existing customers get their iPhone 16 Pro on us with eligible trade-in. Plus iPad and Apple Watch SE for 99 cents per month each and save up to $1,700.
Weight loss.
For so long, I felt stuck. Zepbound means change. Zepbound is for adults with obesity to help lose weight and keep it off.
It's changing what I believe is possible when it comes to
I'm
weight
saying
loss.
if Caitlin and Kelsey don't get going, we're not winning this one. Yeah. That's. I think that's a fair assessment. I think Caitlin's got to accept the challenge, kind of. D-Mac, what's up, man? Liberty fan in the building. That's my man right there. Liberty playing real good, man. Can't even hate.
Anesthesia. If you're nursing, pregnant, plan to be.
I think Caitlin's got to accept the challenge, as I was saying, like instead of kind of wallowing in the frustration. But they are guarding her. They're working really hard guarding her. So every time that huge front line comes out on those switches, everybody's just like this, and they're all like 6'4", 6'3", 6'6". So that's gonna be hard.
I said go. Let's go. Silly dog. I'm gonna trade you for a cat.
I think Lexi, or not Lexi, Sophie Cunningham has been in the right place at the right time to be able to help get some clean shots off. But as far as getting her own shot, Kelsey Mitchell definitely got her own shot a little bit in the first half as well. Grant says Lynx all year. The Lynx looked great last night, man. Did you catch that game? They had that 18-0 run to close the game. Thought about making a video about it, but I was a little sleepy last night. The Sun were in complete control like the whole game. Marina Mabry was going crazy, and then Minnesota just decided they weren't losing to a team who hadn't won a game. So
Well, last season for the New York Liberty, they win their first ever WNBA title. They have to go the distance, 5 games, and it took over.
Yeah, they cheated.
But
Sorry.
they claimed the championship just a few weeks ago.
Or the refs cheated Minnesota last year.
And then the following day, Breanna Stewart, the opening pitch at a Yankees game, and all the fun begins. And our storylines also begin with the Liberty. They're aiming to become the 4th team to repeat as champions. But don't forget about Las Vegas. They're looking for their 3rd title in the last 4 years. And, of course, the Minnesota Lynx returning all 5 starters. And so you look at all that star power across this league. But we focus on the teams here, Debbie. And who do you look at as far as some of the elite squads this season?
Well, you know what, Jordan, I always say the product is the narrative, and the product is really good in the WNBA. Minnesota, New York still undefeated. Of course, Vegas with Asia Wilson. You can't sleep on them. She's averaging a double-double, 3-time MVP. Stewie having a big first half. Nafisa Collier leads the league in scoring right now. And, of course, Caitlin Clark is box office gold. And for the rookies, Paige Becker's having a good start, even though her team hasn't won yet. Citron and Area Finn doing a really good job as top draft picks. Sanaya Rivers, top 5 in the league right now in steals and blocks.
Well, I know you had a really busy weekend, and that shooting arm in particular might be sore. Can you tell us a little bit more about what you're up to?
Shoot till your arm falls off, Jordan. You know I say that all the time on the air.
They got this commentator shooting baskets and all that. I don't know who this is.
In my driveway in Mount Pleasant, I make 100 free throws on the top of the hour.
Made 100 free throws for the Special Olympics. That's pretty cool. Debbie Antonelli. Okay.
Well, how about this? Last week in a heartfelt tribute, the town of Mount Pleasant in South Carolina announced that its Town Hall Gym will be renamed the Debbie Antonelli Gymnasium. So I know in the offseason, I'll get some free throws up in the Deb. Well, it's a day that's as beautiful as that moment, and we thank you for watching.
So, looking at it here,
from Indianapolis.
More points in the paint for the Fever, but they're 3 of 11 from the 3-point line. Like, we need some threes. Like, there's no, you know.
No, let's have some good.
14 to 18, like they're giving up, 14 made free throws for the Liberty. That's not gonna roll. Need more threes.
Let your dog indulge both sides with the delicious, long-lasting chew sessions of good and fun treats for dogs. Let dogs dog.
It's super hot. Super hot. 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 None of bands by the best, y'all. Take a chance that I bet y'all won't. I got a plan and it involves money. It's super hot. Super hot. It's super hot. It's super hot.
Right this second, at some drive-through somewhere,
I'll have a...
someone really wants a soda.
Yeah, I think Caitlin's got to get plenty of burn. She is not in foul trouble, so,
What if there were a better soda?
if she's in great condition, let her do it. Stewart has both her teammates and her ref mates helping her score. Where's Caitlin's help? Aliyah Boston is helping quite a lot, but they need more help, I would say. And Caitlin's got to join also. Like, I think she only has 7 points, so and she's shooting a horrific percentage right now. From, let's see. Yeah, she's shooting 2 of 8. So, yeah, she needs to help herself right now. So,
We don't pretend to know everything
come on,
about
Caitlin.
marriage, but
We believe in you.
You have a child. It's dangerous.
We're pretty sure you don't.
College mom lets him do it.
Say that.
You are in trouble, mister.
What we do know is that Georgie and Mandy's first marriage is a hit.
Good job.
Georgie and Mandy's first marriage. All episodes now streaming on Paramount Plus.
We'll be back with the second half next, but first we would like to extend our condolences to the entire Indianapolis Colts family and community. This past Wednesday,
Jim Irsay died.
announced the death of
That
longtime
was
owner Jim Irsay.
unexpected.
He first
It
joined
was
the
kind of out of
organization
nowhere.
in 1984
That guy
when he was
is
hired as vice
a
president
complicated fella.
and general manager. In 1997, Irsay inherited the team from his father and eventually brought the city its first and only Super Bowl title in 2006. In a statement, Fever owner Herb Simon called Irsay his dear friend and said he was a transformative figure whose passion extended to the local community. Irsay was 65 years old.
A history of winning started with the 65 Gators losing steam, losing sweat.
We've identified the problem.
change the game forever.
Gotta cut the audio out. This isn't a battle, I don't think, of on ball versus off ball. This is like she's being face guarded no matter what. So until like they can just get her open, whether whether she has the ball, whether she doesn't, like you got to get a stop too. You can't just like say, hey, like if they get stops, they can put her in transition to quote unquote be on the ball. But if they're giving up a basket every time, just bringing her out on ball, it's going to be a recipe for they're just going to trap her like every time, and she's going to be dumping it off. And I think as much as we like watching the assists and all that, I think what we're here for is for her to be cooking people on offense, right? So I think it starts on the defensive end with that. And if you're giving up, all those points, on or off ball is irrelevant. Do you guys prefer the audio being the background like that, or the one that you can hear kind of directly with the stream? Background, okay. So I had to turn it up a little bit and all that. Oh man, I hope they're ready. I hope they're ready. I do not want the Fever to lose. I want them to win. So they're trying to do the hunting thing rather than kind of just playing free. They've been hunting Sabrina a lot on the screens. Martaz Grant, I need Howard for 7+ rebounds. That sounds like gambling, brother. That's a very specific request. Okay, mine is just getting started here. And here comes Caitlin. Fever down 9. Still plenty of time. Caitlin's got to get a 3. Wide open for Lexi. Big 3 for Lexi Hull. I love it. Down 6. And Sabrina gets it in with a floater. And Caitlin finds, she steps out of bounds. Wow. Marshall, I do a little prize face here and there. Hey, I don't blame you, man. Get it how you live. And here comes Sabrina taking Lexi to the rack. Blows it. Howard gets the board. There we go. Lexi looking for the three. Caitlin getting a chance to kind of be open for the three and just misses everything. She's totally off. Good Lord. Man. I'm in I see a chat near this stream. They're saying Caitlin Clank. Couldn't even clank there really though. Jones hits both free throws. Fever down 10 again. And here comes Kelsey bringing it up. Caitlin is a screener there. Gives it wide open to Mitchell. Mitchell gets all the way to the rim for the basket. Huge screen that is not called from Jones. Jones wide open for the three, misses. Caitlin. I'm buffering. I don't know what happened. Okay, here we go. Howard's posting up. They're calling a foul. Come on, brother. And Caitlin in the open court, behind the back, and I'm buffering again. I'm pissed. I'm going to refresh. Is somebody going to the line right now? Howard, maybe? Oh, jump ball. They kick it all the way back. Howard outruns, or nope, Cloud outruns Caitlin to the ball. Kicking it up to Howard here. Lexi Ho with the backdoor layup. Lexi Ho is going to feast on those baselines, whether sitting in the corner or cutting along them this season. Pushing Caitlin off there. Breanna for three. Blows it. Open court. This is how you get Caitlin on ball, and she throws it away as Mitchell cannot catch it up. Oh, this is a very frustrating game for Caitlin, man. I don't know what's going on with her. Like she's thinking about it too much right now. 7 turnovers. Good Lord. They're all over Sabrina. Sabrina falls. Two-hand shove there. She got away with. Stewart taking Howard. And they just bail her out. I'm tired of this, man. Stephanie's up, saying that's a ridiculous call. You're challenging. Yo, that's a weak call, bro. That is a super weak call. Breanna Stewart is kind of frustrating to watch for me sometimes, especially like when she's like driving at the rim, because like it's a flop season whenever she's there. So I don't know. I don't love it. I kind of like when she's in the mid range and all that. I think she's more entertaining that way. What are you guys saying? What are you guys saying on there? Let me know. We need we need threes, man. We need threes. What are we doing? Yeah, I think this team needs to shoot threes. Lots of them. Threes, layups. Press defense. Oh, baby. Let's see. All right, Sabrina has 17 points, 2 boards, 2 assists. Yeah, man. I think we need our great player to just be great. Like I don't really have much more analysis than that. Like our great player needs to beat them. Oh, successful challenge. Way to go. Stop flopping, Stewart. They've only got 2 timeouts left. Did they reset those by the quarter? It's like these are games for the Fever that last year they would have just been down 20 and gave up. Like they just keep hanging around, even though it doesn't really feel like they're playing good. They're running this motion here. Lexi back to the top. Boston on the post. Mid-range for Hull. Buries it. Lexi Hull. 61-57. Fever only down 4. I'm loving it. In a huge collision, Jones, Lexi Hall run into the screens. They're calling these this year. I think I'm going to bring this up in my post-game video. They're calling this. Like, if people want refs to call fouls that are fouls, they are happening, at least on the screens. Don't worry, referees. I got you. I'm going to tell the truth about you. It's because the leg is not straight. You have to be set. They're challenging that. It's like when you move the leg just slightly. The same thing happened in the game. Yeah, that too. Like her right leg was not set, Lexi has to have room to land. Sabrina's shoes are dope, by the way. Brittany Griner last game did the same kind of screen. Unsuccessful challenge. Okay, you guys are slightly ahead of me, so yeah, that's definitely a foul. Right, that watch the right leg. Yo, like they're leaving this game right there for the Fever to take. Caitlin, wake up. It's on you. Give Cloud a little bump. Tell her to give you some space. Tell her the breath is hot or something. And here comes Kelsey. Caitlin wide open. Ran off the three-point line again. Boston on the inside. Way to go. Another assist for Clark. Fever down 2. Boston with 21. Damn. You got to get Cloud. And Cloud's back in position. Stewart's on her. That's usually a drive. Boom. Another screen. Illegal screen on Aliyah Boston. Oh, God. It's this close. Like, they're doing just these tiny things. It seems like we're inching towards, and then it's just, boom, they got to start over. That's a push on Cloud. They should call it, I would think. Get up underneath her. Cloud taking Boston. And a steal by Mitchell. No one can beat her in the open court. Yes, sir. Layup for 2. Are they going to call timeout? Nope. New York is going to keep playing. 12-4 run for the Fever. And Bonner's all over Stewart here, trying to run her off a screen. Foul on Bonner. Make sure you guys are liking the stream. Doing what you do, doing all the stuff. Visiting the website. Super chats as well. Always accepted. Jones, they blowing cash. They blowing cash. That is a foul. Jones, like, cleared her out entirely. Are they asking for a challenge? I can't tell. We're buffering on my side. Yeah, man. Bonner's like, she's just a sleight of build lady. That's a lot to ask, trying to guard Jonquel Jones. Hull is all over Sabrina, falls, and then Sabrina gets to the rim. And here comes Caitlin. Burke. Fuck it. From the logo. Damn. They want it so bad. Get it back to Caitlin. She's right there. And here comes Lexi. Inside. Draws a foul. Way to go. Ah. Lexi with 14 points today. She's been awesome. Blows the first free throw, but gets the second. And she's guarding on the other end, too. Definitely need Cunningham in. Marine Johannes throws up some bull. Oh, they should have checked that if it was backcourt. But Caitlin gets the ball here to Lexi. Inside to Boston, to Lexi. Left hand flip, air ball. Burke blows it. That's a turnover. Caitlin has 7, 3, and 10 on the assists. Kelsey Mitchell, 15 points. Three, Kelsey, bang! Yes, sir. Tie game. I love it. Inside. Call the foul. Foul on Clark. Jesus. Jesus, Lord. And there's a good free throw right there. Nope. Bonner up to Clark. Clark hits a mean spin move. Loses it. Stewart for three, throws up a brick. And here comes Caitlin. And she taking it to the rim. As soon as she makes a move, it goes into buffering sequence here for me. I hate it. I hate it. All I want to do is watch these games through the apps that I pay for, and I have to rely on bullshit. It looks like Caitlin scored. Yep. They got me with a replay. Perfect. She shields the defender off, throws a reverse righty lay. Oh, nice. Jelly fam for Caitlin. Oh, of course. Stewart back to the line. She lives at the free throw line. New York takes the lead back 68-67. And here comes Sophie. Caitlin got Stewart. She usually likes to take her right. She's got Jones now. Stand over 6'6", asking for the clear out. She wants to cook. Gives it Boston. Yes, sir. AB. They're getting the lead out here. Ionescu throwing up trash. Big brick. Fever ball. I love it. I love it. Showing Tyrese Halliburton here. Caitlin backing down at half court. Here we go. Step back for three. The drought is over. And one. Let's go. Shooters shoot. Yes, sir. Shooters shoot. That's why you stick with it. You trust the work. You trust the work you did in the offseason, Caitlin. Keep firing. Nothing energized this crowd more than Caitlin Clark three-pointers. That's what people show up to see. This is what we're here for. We love the passing. We want to see the threes. We want to see the threes. They know. Indy up 5. New York, lemon booty. Let's go. Caitlin on the trail with the ball. Straight to the rim. Gets rejected by Stewie. Oh, no. Get up. Oh, my God. Did she get concussed? She gets up. She's a G. Did they call a foul for that? Or oh, it wasn't a foul. It was clean. Clean block, but it was physical. Man. Every end of quarter, like, and that's coaching preparation right there on offense. Like, Stephanie White's got to, like, take control here. That's preparation. She needs help. Gardner, they don't know what they're doing. Cloud, broken play, misses the three. Rebound. Tries to tip it. Fever ball. Uh-oh, they telling me to get ready in the comments. Uh-oh, I hope I don't get a buffer. I hope I don't get a buffer. Please be something epic. Please be something I want to see. Caitlin. And I get a buffer. I get a buffer. Free yourself. Free yourself. Hold on. What happened? What happened? Oh my God. They just a three. She hit a three. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Oh, I hate the league, man. These national TV. Show the replay, please. Show the replay. Show the replay. Here we go. Bang! Oh my God! Finally! Finally! That's my girl. Yo, the second that she was dribbling up, it was like, nope. So they showed the wide angle three-pointer. I'm going to look it up on Twitter to see if I can find it. So she got a 4-point play in the three. Best player in the world when she playing like this, man. Caitlin Clark, the best. 34-footer to close the quarter. Oh, my God. She hit that from super deep. I love it. I love it. Yeah, Fever got this. They got this for sure. We going to have a nice post-game video, it looks like. Because, man, I was out here like, shit, we're going to have to talk about this end of quarter execution. We're going to have to talk about the defense that's being played. But, man, is Caitlin on triple-double watch? She got 16 points, 4 boards, 10 assists. I don't know if you can get 6 boards in the quarter, but it's certainly not impossible. Kelsey's still with 15. I believe Aliyah Boston has 23, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, she's got 23 and 8. Lexi Hall, 15, getting a start today. Natasha Howard's been a big zip this game, and Bonner has also no field goals. Maybe one of them in the open court can do something. I don't know, but I sure would like them to get involved. Because I don't need the narratives of the new players just aren't good enough. Like, there's going to be a lot of comments that are like that, and I think they're both very valuable players. We saw what Natasha Howard could do against the Dream last game. Like, she'll be there to bail people out, at a certain point. And Bonner, I think she's just got to get it rolling. I am still buffering here. I'm trying to refresh and get into the game. And we're back. A lot of ball. Can't get that up. Oh. Ionescu blows it at the rim, and they've got either some international player on Caitlin. I suggest they switch that back to Cloud, because it's about to be cook time. You are wide open, AB. Turn around. And here comes Cunningham. Mitchell for 3. No. AB with the board. Wide open for Howard. Yes, on the board. Like I said, we need Howard. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, Kelsey blows the layup. Up 10. Put this away. Put this away so we could get the bench in. I want to see Michaela Timpson today. We need the victory cigar. Caitlin, another board. Caitlin walking it up, fighting through the screen. To Boston. Mitchell. To AB. Blows it. Howard, let's go. Like I said, Howard, we need Howard to join the party. Yes, sir. 80-68. Indiana Fever. Send them back to New York. Send them back to Barclays. This Indy ho. Nigga. I can't believe she hit that 34-footer, bro. Howard with the over. Way to go. My man Martez won. I love it. I love to see you get paid, bro. I love to see you get paid. I hope you win all your prize pick bets. I hope everybody wins. Except Dave Portnoy. He's won enough in life. Save that for everybody else. Yes, sir. Throw those hearts in the chat. Throw those emojis in the chat. Love to see them. This is the fever that I don't think people is ready for. This is the WNBA Finals team that I think is just waiting to jump out on the league. Let's see what the stat line looks like here. Yeah. Caitlin almost got a triple-double the wrong way. She just needs to get not one more turnover. And she's only shooting 35%. But she's a plus 18. JP, absolutely. This is who I'm looking forward to. Let's see how many boards. 5 boards. Sabrina has gone cold in the second half, it looks like. She still has 19, leading the team. Jones is really not doing much. Breanna's a minus 21 for the day. She has been awful. She's 3 of 10. Get Stewart out of here, bro. Like, I don't think she's like that when you compare her to Asia Wilson and Nafisa Collier and Caitlin Clark. I don't think she's like that, personally. I think she's just a tad back. What do you guys think about Breanna Stewart in 2025, mind you? Fresh off that knee surgery.
This copyrighted telecast of WNBA Enterprises may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise used in any form without the express written consent of WNBA Enterprises.
Good God. It's the best show in sports, baby. Indiana Fever basketball. New York is sick with a fever in the sign. So same 5. Looks like Cunningham is in there for Lexi. Jones with the fadeaway. That's a professional jump shot right there. And I'm buffering. 3, Kelsey. Tosh. Oh, she saved it. Threw out of bounds. Allen saying CeCe's going to go 20 and 10. You know, I think you got to give credit to Howard for the defense on Stewart. What do you guys think about that? Stewart shooting 3 of 10 out here, and I think Howard's kind of been our primary defender. I wonder if there's data that would support that. Yo, I think Jonquel Jones is the best player on the Liberty, personally, because Sabrina's known to shit down her leg, and I don't think Stewart's like that no more. So they'll try to come back. Fever up 8. We need to get Caitlin firing this building up one more time. Clark at the hash marks. Taj wide open. Yes, sir. Natasha. This team is real, bro. They are real. Gotta get that corner. Cloud comes in, and I got a buffer right before the layup. I can't tell. Let me pull up my secondary scoreboard here. I think she got that one. Yep, she got that one. And Cloud steals it. Layup to Stewart. 76-82. We need Indiana to maintain the pace. Maintain the pace. Maintain as I got buffering. I got buffered again. I hate it. I hate it. 82-78, my secondary scoreboard is saying right now. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Sydney Colson has not played today. She will not play today. Jones is their best player, like I keep saying. She scores off the putback. I'm getting like super buffered right now. I'm sorry, guys. Technology is not our friend at the moment, but I blame the league for not having this on ESPN where I can stream it on channels I pay for. Or League Pass, a service I pay for. These freaking nationally televised games. Come on. Blows the cash there. Oh, no, don't leave her wide the fuck open. Jones for 3. Buffers. Fuck. And they cut it to 1. Oh, come on. Damn. Fuck. Damn, we almost had them out of there, man. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. And they're buffering me to hell at the moment. It ain't supposed to be like this. It ain't supposed to be like this. Fubo don't work on MacBooks. That's why we kept getting buffers. Switch to iPad. Man, I might have to pull it up on the phone and keep playing with me. I'm going to pull it up on the phone as a secondary. Okay, no more of the bull. I've got the secondary screen on my on my phone here. If we buffer up top. I believe Caitlin has 16, 6, and 10, if I'm not mistaken. Had a great time with you guys today. Appreciate you showing love, hanging out with me a little bit. So I don't go crazy watching these games by myself. We will share in the pleasure or misery at the moment.
Saw some excellent halftime adjustments from Indiana. They took a lead
Man, they were up 12. Fever. Kelsey for three. Super deep. Bricks. Jones for three. Makes the three. God damn. Wow. So Boston, you're wide open. Realize it. Can she get a foul? No. Damn. Sabrina misses it. For three. Blows it. Stewart gets the board. Oh, they calling bullshit. (84-82) here. New York got the lead. Indiana has the ball. Stewart gets the board. No points the last 4 minutes for the Fever. Oh, yeah. Wide open layup, baby. Fuck it. Need that. Yes. Let's go, Aliyah. Way to fight. Way to fight. Tied up. This feels like a damn playoff game. Lexi Ho guarding, forcing a tough shot, and Sabrina makes it. Man. And here comes Clark. Big screen for Hull. Splits the D and makes it. Yes, sir. Right to the rim. Caitlin showing the strength. Way to split. 86-86. In Boston, guarding Ionescu. She's going one-on-one. Sabrina likes the matchup. Flops, gets the call. Is that free throws? It is free throws. Bricks it. Shits down her leg. Sabrina, throw another brick for me. Throw another brick for your boy. And she does it. Shits down her leg. Oh, my God. The crowd rises to their feet. Caitlin comes around. Got Jones on the switch, going through the legs. It looks like Jordan with the ball. Huge pass. No foul. Wow. Jones on the inside. Clark has to take the foul. Jones to the line. People on the crowd are yelling, call it both ways. People in the crowd are freaking out right now. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I will check the free throw difference at the end of the game. But the New York Liberty were definitely ahead at the half. I know that. Damn. That was a chance, man. Oh man, that is if Sabrina's gonna, choke like that, you gotta take advantage of it. I only saw one replay. I didn't quite see the angle I was looking for on the Boston thing. I thought there might have been a foul there, but I guess there wasn't. That stinks. That stinks. Caitlin Clark is the fastest player in WNBA history to reach 750-plus points, 250 rebounds, and 250 assists. Wow. The GOAT. Jones has been sensational in the second half. And here comes Caitlin with the ball, walking it up. Natasha Cloud-Gardner. Oh, yeah. Boston gets to the line on that one. Stewart with the foul. Boston, Clark, pick and roll. Stewart gets her fourth foul. Come on, Boston. All net, baby. 26 and 13 for Big Boss. The Big Boss. Woo! Tie game, baby. Can you get a stop? Can you get a stop? Clark has 5 fouls. They are going to try to get her. Sabrina, you leave her wide open, and she doesn't want it. Shits down her leg, and here comes Clark. Let's see who really wants it. Boston again. Blows it at the rim. Damn. Sabrina rims it out. Wow. Wow. I thought that one was in. And here comes Caitlin Clark. 40 seconds left. And they call a timeout. They want to run something. And they better run it for the best player in the world in her house. Yo. Clark and Boston on the free throw, and we either getting a layup or Caitlin is shooting this shit. There is no other option. I don't want to hear shit about no decoys. I don't want to hear Natasha Howard taking a lash. No. We want Caitlin Clark making the decision. She knows best. Super 3. Every time they try to show that 3 on the replay, the shit buffers. I don't know why, bro. Have I told you how much I hate the internet sometimes? Please do not buffer. Caitlin has 18 points. I believe 10 assists. Could be a little better, but whatever. She'll be all right. The way Collier's playing, it's going to be hard to beat her for the MVP, but Caitlin's just going to have to win her games and then break out and start going crazy at some point. That is not smart. And Caitlin gets it. She's got Jones on the switch. This is barbecue chicken. Clark, deep for 3. No, she doesn't get it. Stewart falls. Fuck. Oh, jump ball. Jump ball here. Oh, yeah. Fever, get it. And here comes Clark. 9 seconds. 8, 7, 6. What are you doing? Go, Caitlin. Dumps it off. It's a foul. Oh, it's blocked. Wow. Wow. I think Caitlin should have shot that. Oh, my God. It was right there, Kelsey. Oh. Damn. Damn. Come on, dog. That was like the perfect one, Kelsey. You right there. You blew it. I think you guys are a little ahead of me. Are you guys saying it's overtime? So I ain't got to. My heart don't got to stop. Let's see. Oh, okay. Prediction. Okay, perfect. JP said block. I don't know what that means, so I will just watch. I would love an overtime in this game. Why not? Get some more chance to get some more fantasy points. Yeah. Clark gonna average 5 fouls a game. Yeah, man. She's fouling a lot at the beginning of the year. Sabrina. What is this, man? Just flopping. Fuck. Damn. Are you serious? What? They got to flip the camera. That's ridiculous, bro. Yo, this is crazy. That is, I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. This comes down to referee bullshit, bro. That's crazy, man. Like, Sabrina flops at the end for the call. That's crazy, man. All right, she has it. She sticks it through. I mean, you could call a reach foul there. It was reaching in, but wow. Hell of a game. Man. Oh, Lord. That was yeah, that's a tough one, man. Bonner got fouled. That was tough, man. Phantom foul. I don't know, man. I don't love this, man. Let's take a look at these stats here. End of the game, Liberty wins 90-88, 90-88. Caitlin did have 9 turnovers, 6 of 19. That's a horrific percentage. Let's see. Boston was excellent. Made her free throws. Yeah. Let's check these check these game charts here. Let's see. Got a better case for the Sabrina foul. Yeah. Lexi did go vertical. I would have to see if she leaned or not. But they've been giving Liberty them calls most of the game. 15 lead changes there. 14 lead changes. Points in the paint. I'm looking for the free throw disparity. Can't find it yet. Yeah. I don't know why she wouldn't challenge that there, but that is how the game goes sometimes. Credit to Jonquel Jones. Just stepped up huge in the second half. They were dead to rights at one point. The Fever had them. And, you know, that is the way the ball bounced today. I think that you got to tip your hat to the Liberty for not quitting. Tip your hat to the Fever for fighting all the way back, taking the lead. That's a tough one, man. That's a tough one. That's a tough one to live with right there. So we're gonna wrap this up here. I'm gonna get into the review, and I'll be back, about an hour or so with the video and all that. So